And once you hone in on that feeling place of the desire, the feeling of relationship, the feeling of beautiful exchange, the feeling of grand conversation, the feeling of wealth and abundance, the feeling of healing and well-being, the feeling of excellent partnership, the feeling of successful business, successful exchange. Once you hone in, dial in on the feeling, well, now you are fueling the desire. You are granting it the life force energy that is needed in order to create the pull, the attraction, if you will, the particles that form the components, that form the forms, that ultimately, in conjunction and association with each other, establish the full-blown experience. Hey, conscious creators. In today's session, Abraham discusses the importance of knowing how it feels to create the experience of your desires. They discuss the fact that you are the center of the creative process, and they discuss the correct engagement of the creative process. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe, like the video, comment if you're inspired to do so, and also click the bell notification so that you're alerted whenever new videos are uploaded. I upload a new video Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And also check the description. Check the description for the free training, I Am the Discourse. This free training was created to support you in establishing a firm foundation in who and what you truly are. This foundation is the starting point to manifestation. This foundation is the starting point to the experience of all that you have ever desired. We are happy that you're here, and we look forward to supporting you. And with that being said, let's jump into today's session. Dialing in your alignment. Let's discuss for a moment how to dial in your alignment. Dialing in, as we suggest, refers to honing in, narrowing in the consistency of your being aligned with your desires. And when we talk about alignment, we're talking about the feeling space. We're talking about the vibration. We're talking about how it feels to experience your desire. How it feels to experience, to create the experience, to have it now in the present moment. And you can do this with effort of the mind. For the imagination can establish an image of that which you desire, whether it's physically present or not. Physically present meaning the ability of your outer physical senses to take in the information, the material from the subject. You do not need that in order to establish its truth in the present moment. Your imagination, again, will provide imagery with the details of your desired experience. With the imagery comes the feeling. And once you hone in on that feeling place of the desire, the feeling of relationship, the feeling of beautiful exchange, the feeling of grand conversation, the feeling of wealth and abundance, the feeling of healing and well-being, the feeling of excellent partnership, the feeling of successful business, successful exchange. Once you hone in, dial in on the feeling, well, now you are fueling the desire. You are granting it the life force energy that is needed in order to create the pull, the attraction, if you will, the particles that form the components, that form the forms, that ultimately, in conjunction and association with each other, establish the full-blown experience. This is the process, and you are at the center. You are at the core of it. You're already doing it. Just oftentimes in the direction of what you do not desire, what you do not want. For humanity has taught you to focus on that which you do not desire. It has taught you to defend against it, to push against it. And in order to do that, your focus and attention must be on it. And you are engaging your inner creative process correctly and powerfully, nonetheless, with your imagery and with your feeling and emotion. So it is our desire for you to understand that the creative process is always in motion. It's our desire for you to understand that you are constantly engaged in the creative process. It is our desire for you to understand that all that is manifesting in front of you is born of you. And that if you have an experience, a creation, a desire that you would like to see manifest, then you must engage the process correctly, meaning that you must place your attention and your focus on it. You must allow the imagery to form and offer you the details of the experience. You must feel the feeling of the experience now in the present moment as if it is already living, breathing. For your inner being does not know the difference. It doesn't know whether you have created and established an idea in your mind or if you are witnessing and observing the effect of an idea outside of yourself and bringing it in through your physical senses, your outer physical senses. It doesn't know the difference. But either way, you are establishing an idea. You are creating a form. You are creating an experience for yourself. It could be a new experience or it could be an experience that is repeating because you are constantly sowing the same material into your inner creative process through the allowing of the reflection in the mirror of your experience. Either way, you're establishing an idea. Either way, you're engaging the creative process correctly. So if you have an area you would desire to transform, or you have an experience that you desire to create, this is the process. This is your play and practice. The imagery in your mind. Continuously establishing more and more details, more and more clarity, and the feeling of the experience. Now, how does it feel? These are your responsibility. These are your parts of the process, not how it will happen, not when it will happen, just what it is that you desire to happen. What is it that you desire to be? How clear are you? And how does it feel? This is your responsibility. And in so doing, you are harmonizing, aligning yourself with it. You have harmonized and aligned yourself with it. In so doing, you are establishing yourself in a higher vibration, because if you're doing this for every area of life, then you are consistently expressing a higher state of energy. You're consistently expressing a higher vibration, for all ideas are born of higher vibration. You don't fall into a lower vibration until you begin to allow fear, doubt, and worry to creep in around that idea. Think about that. Every new idea, every new desire, every inspiration has always felt good. It doesn't get to the point where it doesn't feel good until you begin to associate it with the fears and the doubts and the worries that your habitual thought processes offer you. You connect these ideas to your desire. And then shortly over time, you begin to defeat it. You begin to defeat its possibility with so much resistance, with so much inner conflict to it, to the point where you start saying, it's not true, it's not possible. And then you slowly begin to let it go until the idea completely dissolves, until the idea falls away into the darkness. But then there's a new idea. Then there's another inspiration, inspired from the inside out. And then you oftentimes go through the same process and you don't even realize that you're going through the same process. Habitual thoughts patterns, habitual states of emotion and feeling that conflict with the excitement, the exhilaration, the birthing energy of the idea, begin to swallow it and destroy it. But these are your habits. These are your patterns that must be overcome, must be overwritten. And you can do this by consistently establishing yourself in the feeling place of the desire. which is a starkly different vibration than that which can destroy a desire. This is your play and practice. This is what we desire for you to know. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We are here for you. From our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know would transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you.